Now, what's up, guys? Welcome to Philly Halftime. I wanted to talk about the trade that just went down tonight. Uh, Zack Ertz gets traded to the uh, Cardinals. Cardinals just got more and more powerful. It looks like they'll be in the playoffs, most definitely. And I'm glad Zack Ertz found a good home since everybody wanted him traded. But I really thought we should have gotten way more for him. I mean, basically, we just got rid of him for cap space, I guess, to sign Goddard. And I'm all right with it, but I'm sad to see him go. And I'm just sad to see him go. He was a good tight end, one of the best ones we had in a while. I thought we should got more for him. I didn't think we should have just got a 6th-round pick from this year and a 5th-round pick. So that's basically what you got. You just got a guy that they didn't really want. Yeah, you need corners, but I don't know nothing about them, so I had to do some more research on that. But I really thought that Zack Ertz should have gave us more. Now, we're going to talk about the Tampa Bay game, and we had a chance to win that game. It was crazy we had a chance to win that game, but Nick Sirianni is a big problem. I mean, you have to. How do you say you got to get rid of the coach already? How do you get rid of the coach already? Just how? He's just bad. He don't want to run the football. When he runs the football, you see what we do. We dominate when we run the football. I mean, you could have beat Tampa Bay. You could have. I know Tom Brady didn't look that good. He threw an interception. Uh, we can't stop the run because our linebackers are terrible. I mean, you had to trade for a linebacker. You need to go get some linebackers. They need to be bigger and stronger. I mean, their running backs were just stiff arming us and just knocking them down. Our linebackers are terrible. Just horrible. Excuse me, I'm just getting over a cold. Now, this is my second time doing a live. So bear with me, I'm just learning. Yo, big play Slay. What's up, buddy? Yeah, so this is my second time doing this. I'm so I'm just learning. And it's pretty cool. I'm starting to like the live more. I'm trying to understand it. I like the live a lot more. And but our defense kept us in the game. But yeah, your linebackers are a problem. The defensive coordinator is not blitzing enough for me. I don't know if he's not blitzing enough for you, but he ain't definitely blitzing enough for me. And everybody will be like, well, your linebackers can't they can't defend it. But that's why you need linebackers. Now, it's cool. Uh We had to figure out how come Nick Sirianni can't figure out to put their guys in the right position. I mean, you're horrible. You're making us look so bad. You make Jalen Hurts look bad. You're not running the football. You got to run the football. You got to be two-dimensional. You're only one-dimensional. Everybody knows what you're doing. Like I've been saying, this is Chip Kelly offense. You're making your defense way tired than they should be because you're 3 and out. Now, is it on Jalen Hurts? Well, some of it is on Jalen Hurts. A lot of it's on Jalen Hurts. I mean, do you really? I mean, if he hits the guy at his feet or too high or he's over here, he's not consistent. He can't put the ball where he needs to put it. I mean, he just don't. He don't do it. He can't do it. I don't know if he can do it, can't do it. I don't know what it is. But I know they're putting too much on Jalen Hurts. I get that. You can't do nothing about it. They're trying to find out where they have with Jalen Hurts. You know what I have for him? I say bench him. I'm done seeing we're looking terrible. I think right now Joe Flacco would do a better job. And I put on Twitter, just messing around. I just put on Twitter, do you think Tim Tebow is better than Jalen Hurts? Yeah, everybody's saying no. I was just trying to be a little funny, but really think about it. Tim Tebow took him and the Denver Broncos, beat Pittsburgh in a playoff game. And everybody's saying you're not getting Jalen Hurts enough time. You got to give him more time. I think they have the Eagles already know what they have in Jalen Hurts. I think Nick Sirianni is going to Howie Roseman and saying, I can't win with this guy. He can't do what I need him to do. And he's not doing it. I mean, he went to the Panthers. When we played the Panthers. Okay? He went 50 yards for 3 quarters. He went crazy with 3 and outs 8 times, and it was unreal. Now we play Tampa Bay. He's going out and not doing nothing there. And it was kind of funny because I'm like, he needs to step up. And he's not stepping up. I mean, if it wasn't for penalties that got us into the red zone, we wouldn't have scored. If it wasn't for our running game in the fourth quarter, we wouldn't have scored. That's telling you something. It's telling your offense sucks. Telling your coach can't put the people in the right position. I mean, I'm sick to my stomach. This team is bad. Real bad and real bad, going real fast. I mean, how much do you really need to see of the Eagles looking bad before you start pulling Jalen Hurts and doing something? You need a wide receiver. You need a linebacker. Everybody wants to blame the offensive line. The offensive line gave Jalen Hurts enough time. But he does not do his checkdowns. He's not doing checkdowns. Like, how you not do checkdowns? Just how not? Like, as soon as he does the one, he ain't there, boy, he wants to run. You can see him. He can't stand still. He got to go. He's got to go. You got to do your checkdowns. They're trying to make him sit in the pocket and do his checkdowns, and he won't do it. He just won't. So, I mean, but your wide receivers, Quez Watkins, said it too in a way that when he threw the ball deep, Quez Watkins said I was on the out. He threw it on the in. So it made me have to play defense instead of offense, and that's what I was doing. So Quez Watkins kind of threw him under the bus, saying, yo, he's throwing the ball wrong. Now there's Quez Watkins telling you he's throwing the ball wrong in a nice way. That's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's saying it in a nice way. You gotta figure it all out. He is trying to say it in the nicest way possible. Jalen Hurts is not putting the ball in the right position. The one to Zack Ertz, he threw it like 8 yards, 8 or 10 yards in front of him. What does Zack Ertz have to do to try to get that ball? He can't. He can't get to it. It's overthrown. He overthrew Zack Ertz. Devontae Smith. He's your number one, right? They threw it. What did he do? He had to dive and try to catch the ball. You're trying to make your wide receivers be out, try to do outstanding catches, and that's not working. We can't blame everything on Jalen Hurts, and I do not blame everything on Jalen Hurts. Everybody sits there and says they think I'm just trashing Jalen Hurts because I'm against him. Listen, I'm an Eagles fan. My team is looking horrible. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm not going to sit back and say, you know what? I'm going to have Jalen Hurts just play the whole year, even though he looks terrible. I can't do that. I just can't sit back here and let Jalen Hurts destroy my team. Because you don't want to bench him. And everybody that likes Jalen Hurts does not want to bench him. Because you guys don't want to admit you're wrong. But you want Howie Roseman to get rid of J.J. Whiteside. And you want him to, hey, you guys sometimes say you did wrong. If you can't admit to yourself that you're wrong about Jalen Hurts, why does he have to admit that he's wrong about J.J. Whiteside and everybody else? All the bad picks he makes. You know? I can't sit here and I can't believe I got to sit here and defend Howie Roseman. You need to get rid of him. He's picking bad people. Your team is. You get rid of Zack Ertz for, let's be honest, a pack of Skittles. Nobody's going to say it that way, but I'll say it that way. A pack of Skittles. You're not going to sit here and you're going to start getting rid of all your good players, and you're not going to make you got to go. You need a quarterback. Let's be honest. You need corners. Let's just be honest. You need a linebacker. Let's just be honest. You got 3 first-round draft picks. What are you going to do? Because you need a quarterback. Because you don't have one. You need corners. That's a gimme. And you have a linebacker. And that's a gimme. Your offensive line is hurt. And they're not doing that bad. They kept Jalen Hurts up. If he wasn't so, I want to say scared. I do. I really want to say he's scared. He cannot sit in the pocket. He wants to show everybody he's the fastest man in the world. He can run. He can handle it. He can do it all by himself. Dude, just sit back, do your checkdowns, and throw the football. Handle that part first before you decide to run. The first thing you want to do is run. The first thing you want to do is run. You don't even want to do your checkdowns. You want to run. Well, if you want to be a running back, then switch your job and be a running back. You want to be a wide receiver? Then switch your job and be a wide receiver. Because right now, that's all I see you as. I mean, I was joking about the Tim Tebow thing just to see if I can get some people a little mad at me. Just trying something new, a little amperage up. But yeah, I'm really thinking about it. Like, what are you going to do? You went 3 quarters for 60 yards, dude. 60 yards. That's all you did with Tampa Bay. The Eagles' defense actually kept on giving you the ball. Actually puts you in a position to score. You can't get past the 50-yard line. And everybody wants to sit there and say, look what Jalen Hurts did. He ran the ball in twice. If it wasn't for a penalty, he wouldn't have thrown the ball to Zack Ertz, scored for a touchdown. Okay? If they didn't run with Miles Sanders, like Nick Sirianni doesn't want to do because he thinks he can reinvent the wheel, yo, it's Chip Kelly's offense, buddy. Everybody knows it. They know what you're going to do. You're one-dimensional. Now, since you ran the ball, and I think they got like 40 yards, it was your running game, not Jalen Hurts. It's your running game. So everybody that's all hyped up about Jalen Hurts is the man. Let's put a gold jacket on him. Well, he was terrible. I'm tired of the gold jacketness. He's going to be better than Patrick Mahomes. He's going to be better than LaMarco Murray. He's going to be the best. You just watch and see. You know when I knew Jalen Hurts wasn't going to be a good quarterback? It was funny when we drafted him. And Skip Bayless said Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback he ever seen. And that's why I brought the Tim Tebow thing up. That's where it came from. Excuse me. Because Skip Bayless liked Tim Tebow, saying he was pounding the desk to say how great he is. Keep on just pounding the desk how great Tim Tebow is. He got him to the playoffs. He won. He scored. Everybody hated Tim Tebow, and they wanted him benched. But Jalen Hurts, right now, I want benched. I think last night, if you would have benched him at halftime, I think Joe Flacco wins the game. I'm be true honest with you. I don't think nobody else will say it, but yeah, I think Jalen Hurts. I think Jalen Hurts would if he was got benched, I think Flacco would have won. I really do. Jalen Hurts was horrible. You gotta admit it. If people that love Jalen Hurts, you have to admit it yourself that he was bad. If you can't admit that he was bad, I don't know what to say to you guys. I mean, tell me what I'm not seeing. We're live. Talk to me. Tell me what I'm not seeing. Yeah, he's fast. What do you want me to do? Put him as a running back? Because he can't throw the football. What do you want me to do? Put him as a wide receiver? Because he can't throw the football. He has to throw the football, and it has to go in somebody's hands, not to their feet, not above their head. The accuracy has to be there. If you're not going to have accuracy, what are you? You're Tim Tebow. That's what you are. Tim Tebow was not a good quarterback. Not no means. If you're going to sit here and lie to yourselves, then lie to yourselves. Jalen Hurts was so bad in that game, and he was so bad in the Panthers game, and everybody's sitting there back and they're like, sit back, relax. Jalen Hurts is going to do it. And they give him credit for scoring a touchdown when he couldn't get past the 50-yard line. Him, as a quarterback, could not throw the ball past the 50-yard line. There was one time he passed the 50-yard line, we kicked the field goal and missed it. And that guy don't miss field goals. He hasn't missed a field goal. But here we go. Jalen Hurts misses a lot of men. Quez Watkins told you in the nicest way. I was on the left. He threw it to the right. There was a corner there. I had to play defense. In the nicest way, he's saying my quarterback couldn't put the ball where I needed him to be. But everybody's going to sit there and say, oh, well, that was just a one mess up. Dude, he only completed 12 passes. And they say, well, he's throwing the ball 40 times. I think he only threw the ball 27 times. 27? 27 times. You guys got him as Patrick Mahomes, don't you? You say you guys saying he's going to be better than Patrick Mahomes. You say he's going to be better than Dak Prescott. You think he's going to be good. I can't see him doing anything. I really am considering Tim Tebow-ness. I'm going to bring it out there just to see what we have. You want to comment? Let's comment. Let's talk about it. Because guess what? He is horrible. You play your first game. You play the Atlanta Falcons. Well, I think he just, I don't know. I always say defenses are going to play a bend but don't break. In the first game, they bent and they broke. Because Atlanta Falcons stink. And then everybody going to know why. The Eagles came back from Tampa Bay. They were playing a bend but don't break. They were sitting back. Tom Brady wasn't even really playing the second half. They did 28 points in the first half. He sat back and just said, yo, this is like a scrimmage. We're playing like high school kids, and we're playing the NFL. And I don't understand what people are seeing in Jalen Hurts. You guys want to say you're going to stick by him? I want him benched. I'll say that. I want him benched. And I bet you we start winning games. Now, everybody already thinks we're going to start winning games now. Oh, that was just a rough patch. 2-4. Everybody thought that was going to be 2-4. I had the Eagles at 2-4. But what are you going to do? Just what are you going to do when the Eagles start losing more games? You think you can beat the Dallas Cowboys? Do you think you beat Washington right now? Do you think you beat the Giants? The Giants are horrible, and the Washington Redskins are horrible. You know? Yeah, you should be heartbroken about Zack Ertz because they gave him up for a bag of Skittles. A bag of Skittles, dude. How crazy is that? You would think they really got something for him. That's my opinion. I mean, you give up Zack Ertz for nothing because you want You want to get rid of money. You know? Forget the money. Let's play some football. Have some integrity. That, you know, that guy was the best tight end. He was the best wide receiver you had in a long time. So yeah, you're right there. You should be heartbroken because you gave him up for a bag of Skittles. I mean, Howie Roseman needs to go. I mean, your team is our team is like bad, but Howie Roseman is a big problem. Now he's getting rid of people, and he shouldn't be getting rid of them. He definitely shouldn't be getting rid of them people. I mean, I said I think you could have got way more for him, and you didn't. I said a couple of years ago, if you're going to get rid of them, get rid of them, but you have to get rid of them soon because you're going to have to. You got to get like a first round pick for them. You know, you're going to get rid of them for a bag of Skittles. And look, he wears his heart on his sleeve. He wears his heart on his sleeve. But Nick Sirianni needs to go. I'll tell you that right now. Nick Sirianni, I mean, how do you get rid of a coach in his first year? I don't know, the first 6 games. I'm ready to pack his bags, set him out. I'm fast. Your your team is horrible because of a coach that he can't figure it out. Now they get rid of one of your best weapons. Yeah, I trust God. Don't get me wrong, but you just can't. You just can't. You just can't be like that. You just can't. Your defense coach, I don't know if he's joking or not, but he's telling people he don't have a scheme. He don't have a game plan. He don't have schemes. He don't do it like that. You surely show it. It's like, all right, I got my best guys here. All right, guys, do what you do and get to the quarterback and get the ball. All right, break. I'm going to sit here and try to look good. I think the coaches are way too young. I think you needed a better defensive coordinator. I wish you got the coordinator from New England. Forget that little guy's name, but I wish you would have got him. Or the Kansas City defensive coordinator. I mean, you got to get somebody in here that knows football. You got Miles Sanders itching to run the football, and you don't run the football. When you run the football, it's twice, and he runs for like 40 yards. Like he was doing outstanding. I mean, yes, it was too late. It was already over. But it's bad. It is horrible how nobody sees anything. Like they're blinded. They got their blinders on. I got tunnel vision. I'm focused. We're going to do it this way, and we're not doing it any other way. You know? I mean, if you're going to be tunnel vision, you're going to lose the game. You don't run the football, you're going to be one-dimensional. You're going to lose the game. Plain and simple. I mean, I can't put everything on Jalen Hurts. The only thing I can say is for Jalen Hurts is if you can't complete a pass to a wide open person, then you're the issue. Nick Sirianni's the issue because he don't put his guys in the right position. You're not going to run the football. You don't have your tight ends. You're not throwing to your tight ends. I can go on. Let's see. Now, everybody's blaming the offensive line. Offensive line did good last night. Jalen Hurts just got scared. They're not putting people in the right positions. Just not. He picked the defensive coordinator. He picked the linebacker coach. And they're not putting their guys in the right position. You need linebackers bad. I mean, we'd like to meet. I don't even know how to do it. We need. I'd like to make a trade for Von Miller if I could. To be honest with you, I need. I need linebackers. I mean, right now I don't care what you get. Take your bag of Skittles that you got for Jalen for Zack Ertz and go give me a linebacker. Take a second round pick and go give me a linebacker. Take a third round pick, go give me a linebacker. We need linebackers. Everybody's already wanting to call it quits on the Eagles. I'm not. We still can win. But you can't win like this. You need to start running the ball. There's another trade talk that they're talking about going for the running back, the backup running back for the Colts. I forget that guy's name. I'll have to come back with that one later on, maybe. But yeah, I forget the guy's name. But they're talking about getting him because he don't like Miles Sanders. They're saying Nick Sirianni don't like Miles Sanders. Well, you don't like Miles Sanders. You don't like Jalen Hurts because apparently every time they sneeze, you keep on talking about trading for what is his name? From the Houston Texans. But, you keep on saying you want to make these trades. Do something. Shake it up. Come on, Howie Roseman. Shake it up. Let's do something. Let's get wild. Let's get crazy. You can't do any worse than we're already doing. You can't go. You can't get any worse than you are. You can't get this crazy. You got to shake something up. Something has to be shooken up. This team looks horrible. Your linebackers are looking terrible. They can't tackle nobody. They can't. I mean, what can you tackle? I don't think they could tackle my 7-year-old kid. I mean, do you really think? I don't think they could tackle an Eagles fan. If the Eagles fan came on the field, and they said, "I'll give you $1,000 to come tackle me," I don't think they can tackle you. I think you can just step on them and knock them right down to the ground. They're not big. They're not big enough. They're not. They're just not big enough. They're not ready. They're not NFL ready. None of them are NFL ready. I was trying to back them up and try to see what they had because they had speed, and the one guy was a couple guys were getting to the guys in preseason, and I was trying to be confident in the team, but I'm not really that confident. I really am not. I'm not that confident in this team. I'm not confident in our coaches. I mean, is anybody out there confident in Nick Sirianni? Let's be honest here. I mean, you're not confident. You can't be. If you're confident, the only thing you're confident is that he sucks. You're confident he needs to run the football. You're confident he needs to stop what he's doing and actually just play regular football. You're not smarter than everybody, Nick. You're just not. I'm going to keep on saying it to you. I'll say it to you next week. I'll say it tomorrow. I'm going to just go live tomorrow and just tell Nick Sirianni he's not the smartest guy in the thing. And you keep on going. They're going to these little passes or runs. Stop it. You guys make me tired of it. Like, I don't want to watch the Eagles. That's what it's getting down to. I don't want to watch the Eagles because I hear stupid stuff. The coach is terrible. He tells you something that you know already that's wrong, and he's saying, well, no, you really are not seeing what you're really seeing. I'm smart. I know. Listen, you don't know Jack. We already knew. We already seen this. We already had this coach. You know what happened to him? He gone. We already had this. Your defense gets tired out because you want to play the way you want to play. I mean, we already had this coach. Chip Kelly did the same thing, everybody. Did the same thing. I mean, it is what it is. It's just is. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, you don't run the football. How you not run the football? Last time I checked, you needed a big guy, then you needed to go straight up the middle, and then you normally get a littler guy to take on the ends. Now they're going to just say, you don't need a running back at all. Well, it don't work that way. It just don't work that way. I mean, it's crazy how everything goes, and we looked horrible. Yeah, we came back, but they were playing a bend but don't break defense. They didn't care. They all got in a huddle and said, you know what they said? Let these little kids go. Jalen Hurts, I got this. Yo, dude, slow your roll. It's just slow your roll. It's you guys got to be able to watch. I mean, the only way you got to the red zone is you ran the football. So, we're about to play the friggin' Raiders. You need to run the football. They don't have a head coach. And now I was thinking, I had the Eagles beating the Raiders. I mean, I had the Eagles losing to the Raiders in the beginning. I think the Eagles might be able to come out with a win here. Just because they lost their head coach. But if we play like we did against Tampa Bay, or we played against the Panthers, we're going to lose that game too. You need to run the football. Plain and simple, you need to run the football. It's not that hard. Run the football. I don't care how many times you run it. You got to run it at least 25 to 30 times. That's my opinion. Because if you do that, you won't make Jalen Hurts look so bad. Hopefully. You need a wide receiver to help Devontae Smith. So he has somebody to grow with. T.O. had Jerry Rice. There's always a wide receiver that always has somebody they can grow with. The guys that you have cannot grow with Devontae Smith because Devontae Smith is up here and they're down here. If you have somebody that's here, you know, then he can go head to head with them. Well, I'm better than you. I'm better than you. I'm better than you. And that's how they got to do it. I mean, that's my thought. That's my thinking. So when he has a question or something, how do I get past this guy right now? And that guy goes, oh, yo, that's easy, dude. He does this a lot. Just hang your left. He don't let go into his left. He don't want you to ever be on his left. He wants you always be on his right, or he always wants you to be on. He hates you being on. He likes you always being on the left and not being on the right. So when you break, you got to stagger. You can go this way, and he hates that part. Or if you go this way, he hates that part. And that's just knowledge of the game. But that's why you need a number one wide receiver to help out Devontae Smith. It would help out Jalen Hurts because they'll be able to catch the football. I mean, it's not that hard to figure out. You need to run the guy during football. I don't get it. I just don't understand how come we don't run the football. What do we run the football 9 times? One was in the first half, and the rest was in the fourth quarter. So there's 8 times you ran in the fourth quarter and 1 in the whole first half. Jalen Hurts gets 62 yards throwing the football. 3 and out. Interceptions. 3 and out. You know, you have to play football. You just do. You gotta play football. All that, and what do you have? Just what do you have? I mean, Nick Sirianni just lies. I swear to God, he just lies to you. He just tells you what you want to say here, and then he goes and does something totally off the wall, childish. He's like thinking he's playing a video game to me. He's playing Madden. This is what he's doing. That's how I feel right about now. He's playing Madden. And when you play Madden, right, and you're playing somebody, what do you normally do? You're chucking the ball. You're chucking the ball. You're chucking the ball. Yes, you're not chucking the ball short, but you're always throwing the ball. You throw the ball, believe it or not, in Madden, you're always throwing the ball more than you are running it. So now, he's like playing a video game. I believe he thinks he's playing Madden. I really do. I think he thinks he's like playing Madden. I'm going to play Madden with this. You know? I'm going to play Madden. And what do you normally do? You don't really run the ball as much. How can I just get rid of a coach in his first year out of 6 games? You know? Really think about it. It's been 6, right? I mean, we're that bad? I want to get rid of Howie Roseman for putting us in a position that we don't have players. Rager is not that good of a quarterback, a wide receiver. Sorry. Jalen Rager is not that good of a wide receiver. The only wide receiver you got there is Devontae Smith. I think you can make something out of Quez Watkins. Don't get me wrong. Quez Watkins, he's got speed, and I think you can do something with him. But, if you're not going to pick the players right. And I get that some guys pick all the guys and say, hey, tell the coach to this is who you have. But sometimes they gotta have say in the groceries. Always heard that one. If you're going to win a playoff game, you're going to win a Super Bowl, you need to buy the groceries. You just got to. I mean, you just got to. You got to buy the groceries. You got to be able to pick the guys that you want. My question is, do you keep Nick Sirianni as a coach? Do you keep Howie Roseman as your GM? I want to get rid of both of them. I mean, I get rid of a lot of people. I'll be honest with you. I get rid of your linebackers. I get rid of Howie Roseman. I would get rid of your defensive coordinator. I get rid of your linebacker coach. I get rid of all your coaches, and we had to start fresh. I'm glad you got 3 first-round picks because you're going to need them. But everybody's like, oh, we can get offensive line. We can get a good running back. We can get this. You got a good running back. Your offensive line is not that bad, even with the guys that are hurt. You know, it's just not that way. They did pretty good. Your defense is hurting so bad at linebackers, and I don't understand why the Eagles hate linebackers. You need them. You need them to blitz. Some of it you can help. The blitzing could help, but you still need them. You need them strong. You can't have them when they get stiff arm fall on their face. You just can't have that. I don't get it. Like, I don't get what the defensive coordinator is trying to do. I don't get what the offensive that Nick Sirianni is trying to do. I mean, I get it. It was Tom Brady. You know? Your defense kept you in the game. I don't think it was from the coach, because I don't think the coach can. I don't think he can do anything. You know? But, you know, I go for everybody. I'll attack whoever I have to attack to get this fixed. You gotta get it fixed. You gave up Zack Ertz for a fucking bag of Skittles. And a lot of people. Oh, malfunction. A lot of people are upset. And they should be. Because you didn't get nothing for him. You didn't get nothing for him. I mean, you gave up 3-time Pro Bowler. You might as well say he was a number 1 wide receiver for you. You gave up a number 1 wide receiver for a bag of Skittles. I will use a bag of Skittles on this. I mean, I feel bad for Zack Ertz that he is on that, but I don't know what the Eagles are going to do. I see them trading a lot of good players and getting rid of and starting fresh. But let's be honest here. Your coach is the problem. He's the biggest problem there is. He's horrendous. He gets me mad because he just thinks he's the smartest guy in the room. Just gets you mad because he thinks he's the smartest guy. He's not the smartest guy. I keep on saying it, I know. but he does the same plays over and over again. Does anybody just watch it and just want to get sick over it? Like, what are you doing? Look, they already know what you're doing because you made yourself one-dimensional. You took out a running game and made yourself one-dimensional. You don't get out of the shotgun. Drives me crazy. I don't think I've seen a play that they ain't been out of the shotgun. Have they ever been out of the shotgun in all 6 games already? I'm still trying to figure this. Think. I'm trying to think from all the games. Were they ever out of the shotgun? They haven't been out of the shotgun, I don't believe. They're still in the shotgun. They're not playing right now. They're still in the shotgun. You got to get out of the shotgun. Drives me crazy. The team is horrible. And I can't believe we're going to have to watch this team. Now, a lot of Eagle fans go to the games. They spend a lot of money on it. I mean, you're spending like $300-400, $350, with a seat and all, and you got to go and watch that. I mean, they're playing bad. Nobody wants to admit Jalen Hurts is bad, though, but they want Howie Roseman to admit that he's wrong. The fans can't admit to bench Jalen Hurts, and they got Howie Roseman. They want Howie Roseman to say that he's wrong. Well, if you can't admit that you're wrong, how is he going to admit that he's wrong? He's going to sit there and keep on with Whiteside being a great blocker. Oh, my God. Now I got a wide receiver as a blocker. Normally it's a tight end. Now I got a wide receiver as a blocker. I guess that's why you got rid of, think about it, Zack Ertz. Zack Ertz was a good blocker. Oh, I got Whiteside as a blocker. Problem is, Zack Ertz can catch a football. Whiteside can't. So now you're going to use Whiteside as a blocker. I'm assuming. You know? You got Whiteside as a blocker, I believe, because Zack Ertz is going to be the blocker. Goddard's not that good of. He don't like blocking. I don't think he likes blocking. If he had a chance, I would say he wouldn't like. He don't like blocking. You don't. You need a running game, and all you have to do is use your running backs. It's that plain and simple. Not using your guys and putting them in the right position is horrible. It's just you're playing Madden. I believe that's. I can only say you're playing Madden. Madden football. You sit there and you're probably playing. You're not really running the football as much because you're playing a video game. So you're like throw. I want to get my quarterback to as much yardage as I can. They're not really running the football. When you run the football and you're playing Madden, you really don't go nowhere. Right? You don't really make a breakout move like they do in real life. Unless you have a horrible football team that you're playing with or against. So, I think that's on that. Jalen Hurts just got to stay in the pocket. I think he'll be fine. I would bench him, but I don't have no say. Maybe he'll be fine. I guess I don't know. I'm losing. I am beside myself. The coach is so bad. I can just blame the coach and blame the coach and blame the coach and blame the coach. No running game. Jalen Hurts can't. I'll be honest with you. Jalen Hurts can't settle down. He can't do his check downs. He didn't throw the ball that much yesterday. I think it was 27 times. He completed it 12 times. He only got 100 and what? 23 yards? Outstanding. Man, glad he's going to be in the Hall of Fame because that's how everybody acts. You know? I mean, I guess that's the new world where, you know, you don't have, you got mediocrity. You can't, you got to give people chances, even though you've seen enough. I mean, I don't know. If I did my job as bad as Jalen Hurts is doing, I'd get fired. I'll be honest with you. I mean, like if I kept on breaking stuff, I get fired. But it's just unreal how everything goes. But Nick Sirianni has to put the guys in the right position. Defensive coordinator got to put his guys in the right position. Howie Roseman needs to pick the right players. So I think Howie Roseman needs to go. And I'd fire all the coaches. I'd fire them all today. I'm in a firing mood, I guess, because that's how I would do it. I just fire everybody. I mean, unless I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, people. If Nick Sirianni is that damn good, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me if it's Jalen Hurts, let me know. Because, I don't think it is. I don't think it's nothing like that. Guys, like and subscribe. Comment below. Talk to me. we got a real interesting game coming up. I'm glad we got like 10 days to figure it out. I think it's 10 days. And, do we have a chance at the Raiders? If John Gruden was the coach, I would say you're losing this game. Since John Gruden is not the coach, I think you can have a chance to win this game. But Nick Sirianni has to run the football. I mean, 25 to 30 times. I know it's a big number because we only ran it 9 times or 11 in one game. I think that was the highest. And I don't need my quarterback running the football. Yes, you can use him as a weapon. But if you run 25 to 30 times and then use Jalen Hurts on runs, we would look a lot better. But you have to run the football. It's a must. You're going to lose this game if you don't run the football. I believe the Raiders' defense is pretty good against the run. But you still have to run the football. You cannot be one-dimensional. You can't be. You can't take yourself out of a guessing game. You got to put them in the mind, like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Not, I already know what you're going to do. So all I had to do is keep my linebackers back and rush my front. Jalen Hurts not going to do a check down. We all know that. And that's what they say. So it's going to run the ball. Well, he's going to try to throw a quick one. And our best chances are we're going to intercept the ball because they're not ready yet. I mean, it's really boggling me that Jalen Hurts has problems throwing the ball right on the side of him. Like, you're like, it's a 50-50 chance he's going to complete that pass. I mean, 60-40 maybe? I mean, he's kind of messed up. I mean, I don't know what he's doing. And it's not just him. It's because of play calling. And he keeps on saying, well, we're good at it. He's very good at it. He's very good at it. He's very good at it. Nobody's good at being one-dimensional. You got to run the football. You have to run it. And Nick Sirianni, you listen to him. He always says, oh, I got to run the football. I got to do a better job. I got to do this. And then he'll say, well, sure, little passes are like runs. No. No, they're not. Any way you look at it, pass is a pass. You need to run the ball because it keeps them two-dimensional in their head. Like, well, okay, are they going to run it? They can run it to the left. They can run it to the right. They can run it up the middle. But you can't sit here and just sit back and say, yo, thrown it. You know, we're just going to throw it. We're going to throw it. We're going to throw it. We're going to throw it. You put yourself in one-dimensional. It does not look good on the quarterback. Your defense needs time to breathe, because if you keep on going 3 and out, and then they're like, we're tired. Can you please run the ball? We're tired. We need a break. Give us a minute. We need to catch our breath. This is what happens. We don't catch our breath. You know? They don't catch their breath, and there you go. It's unreal that, you know, Nick Sirianni don't even understand that. My dad's a my dad's a coach. My brothers are coaches. Nick Sirianni's always saying he's a competitive person. You're not that competitive, Nick. You're not. You're not that competitive. Your little rock, paper, scissors. I want to see how competitive these people are. Ain't competitive. You're not. Stop it with tic-tac-toe. Stop playing Ouija boards or whatever you're doing. I don't understand what you're doing, but you have to stop what you're doing, because you're about to ruin my football team. And I don't like it. Howie Roseman, stop what you're doing, because you're about to ruin my football team. That's it. You all got to go. I got to start firing people. If I had any, first of all, Jeffrey Lurie had anything, any knowledge that he sees right now, we have a horrible football team. We're looking bad. And then they'll blow smoke up his butt and say, well, we need this and we need that. Just give us time. We still have 11 more games. You got to mix it up. Bench Jalen Hurts. Start running the football. I bet you use your bench Jalen Hurts and you start running the football, you start winning games. You might win games if you just run the football. That'd be a shocker. I mean, you just can't sit here and do the same thing. And everybody that's on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all the Eagles fans crying. They're on the talk shows and on sports radio and all. And they keep on just saying, run the football, run the football. You can hear it in the crowds, run the football. You're not running the football. Now me, all I can say is, Nick Sirianni, you need to run the football. Way more. And you need 25 to 30 times running the football. Blitz. You need to blitz more than 8 times in a game. That's every game, just 8 times. 8, 9 times. Pick your poison, start blitzing. All right? Give me 8 or 9 blitzes a game. See what I can see with the linebackers. If that hurts the linebackers, then you have to stop because the linebackers suck. I mean, they're just horrible. I mean, I don't know how they get. I don't know how they're in the NFL. That's how bad I think they are. I mean, everybody just. If I had to say, I mean, I'm telling you now, it wouldn't be. It's not good. Nobody's worried. I don't understand how nobody could be worried about this game. You know, I can't understand how nobody could be worried about this game coming up. You look horrible. Your team is bad. You know? You don't run the football. That's a must. You got to be two-dimensional. You're not two-dimensional. You just told everybody what you're doing. You're saying we're so great. All we have to do is throw the football and you can't stop us. But guess what? They're stopping you and they're beating you. And a couple games, you got blown out. You should have got blown out in the Tampa Bay game, but they felt sorry for you. They just didn't even play in the second half. Jalen Hurts thought he was the man because they didn't even play. Watch them. Watch the game again. I don't need to watch it because it was so sickening to watch. It was bad. Like, I'm so depressed about it. I mean, everybody just... And they'll tell you how good the team is. And that's what they do. They tell you how good the team is. Everybody thinks the Eagles are doing really good. People are saying Jalen Hurts is doing really good. They're not. Your coaches need to be fired. Howie Roseman just got rid of your number one one of your best wide receivers you ever had on the team. He gave one of the best wide receivers up that we ever had. We didn't have that many good wide receivers. I mean, yes, he was a tight end, but they gave him up like, here's a bag of Skittles. I'll take that. Yeah, everybody wanted to get rid of him because of the money, because they want Goddard to be signed. They got enough money for Goddard right now. In case you didn't know, they got enough money for Goddard right now, even if they didn't get rid of Zack Ertz. Yes, they have another tight end. I guess he's starting to get ready to be healthy, and they're going to put him in. It's like they reinvent the wheel. Like, they didn't reinvent this. All my guys that I picked are really good. No, Howie. Anybody that you picked is terrible. J.J. Whiteside. Rager. Rager is like a third-string quarterback. Rager is a third-string wide receiver. I think he's third string. I think he's a third-string wide receiver. Rager is. I think Quez Watkins is a better wide receiver than Rager is. You guys make Jalen Hurts look stupid. The offensive line, I'm telling you now, is not a problem. They're actually holding up really good. It's really impressive for all the injuries they have on offensive line. That how they're holding up. It's kind of impressive they're holding up so good. I mean, you got a lot of guys out. You got two main guys out, and you're holding up pretty good. It's pretty impressive you're holding up good. But you don't run the football. And when they ran the football, that offensive line was moving people, by the way. That offensive line was trucking people over. Like, get the heck out of our way. We got it. We got a running game going here. Yes, it was in the fourth quarter. It's over. It's over. They teams are going to play a bend but don't break. Let you get to the red zone. Hope they stop you. And then when they stop you, you got to kick a field goal. I mean, Jalen Hurts is going to run touchdowns. Jalen Hurts does not make stupid mistakes and don't go 3 and out, we can win the game. So, that was my rant. The Eagles played a bad game all the way around, from the coaches to the quarterback. If I can get rid of the coaches right now, I would. If I can get rid of, if I could bench the quarterback, I would. I think they need to bench the quarterback. I think they need to run the football more. So, all right, guys. Like, subscribe. I'm going to call it a night. And I'll be on tomorrow. I'll try to be on tomorrow night and do it again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you on the rebound.